chicken, they've restocked, thank God.
We're sitting there biting our fingernails worrying.
Yeah, and the other store down towards Snellville don't sell it.
It's a good fresh one there. Got a whole slew of blood in it. That'll do.
Alright.
Welcome to Chicken Trials. This is going to be part 13. We have got a secret ingredient today we're going to be trying out, but for the dry ingredients, I'll tell you that one later on. The dry ingredients is going to be 2 tablespoons of the sea salt. It's going to be 2 tablespoons of the pepper. It is going to be 3/4 tablespoon of the onion salt. And let's see, 1 tablespoon of the garlic powder. And 1 tablespoon of the paprika. And just 2 cups of flour. And the wet is simply 2 cups of milk and 1 egg. And we will let you know later on what the secret ingredient was, as always. Just gonna mix all this stuff in already. Already put the secret ingredient in, but like I say, is later. Alright, just gonna mix her on up, throw the egg in the wet and get it mixed up as well. And next up we'll be chopping the chicken. Today we are going back with the Claxton chicken, only found at our local Walmart. We're going to go ahead and open her up and get all the necks, liver, gizzards and all that out of it and wash it on off and get ready to lop her up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get these down in the egg wash so we can get the table cleaned up mostly and wait for our grease to heat up. And we will get back at you here in just a little bit. Alright, our temperature is up around 350 degrees, so it's time to start battering. Now we're going to be putting this in at 375 degrees to brown it and to pressure cook it. But I like to start battering it when it hits about 350. And in case I forget to mention later, our oven setting is on 7 on the top eye there. And if you start at 350, I found out you can take your time and...
That's on the large eye.
Yeah, on the large eye also. Yeah, very important.
And all stoves is different.
That's very true. But on this particular one, 7 setting seems to do just fine for reaching it up at 375. Alright, we're just gonna finish up here and we will get back with you when we're putting her on.
Go time.
Alright, 375. Well, let's get some chicken in the pressure cooker pot here. There a little bit. I like to put in the breast first. This is a Miromatic pressure cooker, KFC. 16 quarts, wasn't it?
16. Chef ought to know such things.
Can't keep up with it.
That last piece.
Alright.
Timer set.
I like to put the wings in last, by the way.
The grease is seasoned this time. In other words, this is the second cooking in it.
Alright, well that is browning. I'll go across here and get off any excess flour that I've accidentally got on the lid. And a great time to go ahead and remove the thermometer.
Okay, that was scary.
Coming around at you, was it? Alright, what's the countdown on that?
We're in 43 seconds here.
Alright, this is going to be a minute.
The grease is lard. Much better tasting chicken.
Alright, you can see the brownness there. 1 minute is up. We're going to go ahead and put the lid on. Gonna let the valve all the way down and set our timer. We're going to be cooking this 11 minutes, but we're going to get back to you in 2 minutes and show you what we do in 2 minutes. Alright, it has been 2 minutes in, which means 9 minutes left. We are going to just barely crack this valve. And the reason that we're doing this is a hard-learned lesson there. If you don't crack it just a little bit like we're doing here, it will build up so much pressure it pops the top here, and that means all of the pressure comes out of here, pretty much all of it. And then your pressure cooker acts like a just a regular deep fryer then. So by doing this, we're just letting out a little bit of pressure, and it's still a pressure cooker, not a deep fryer. Alright, we got under a minute left.
Probably 30 seconds.
Probably around 30 seconds for sure. Go ahead and get your tongs ready for removing the chicken. Make sure you have a place to set this very hot lid. I use a big old pot to set it in upside down usually.
Where that one over there? A little close, man.
A little close, but it's been working.
I don't know why that one on the table keeps going off or why you're setting it, but
I set it for longer than what this said, the digital one said, so it's clearly off. I do not trust the egg timer.
there we go.
Alrighty then. I usually turn this off, then let off the steam.
And you can't tell how loud that is.
Smells good.
You can tell by our voices that it really cuts the noise down, this camera does. That's pretty loud. We are going to put a pressure gauge on there, we just haven't done it.
Yeah, I would like a little pressure gauge on there. Okay. Get out these wings first. Camera never picks up what this actually looks like. It always shows it for some reason a bit darker than what it really is. That is the correct coloring. That looks really well.
Yes, it does.
Another leg in here somewhere, I promise.
Ain't got time for it.
No fiery rush.
Skin looks better this time.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Fluorescent lights makes the chicken look darker for some reason.
That's very true. I'll get you eventually. Looks like I'm missing what, a thigh? Alright. We'll get this over there to the table and get some thermometers in it to make sure it reached its correct core temperature.
Setting the oil off so it won't be sitting there burning unnecessarily.
Yeah, overheating. Alright, we will get these in here. Check obviously the biggest pieces. Alright.
Oh yeah, that's done. That one's done too.
you're trying to get a temperature of at least 165, and we've extremely exceeded
this
that.
climbed up to 200. I like that. And you got to push these in all the way, we found out.
Yeah, just putting them in just a little bit for some reason gives a completely different reading we've experimented with. And these bad boys can come on out. And we will be getting to the taste test shortly. We got to give it time to cool down so we don't scald ourselves. Alright, taste test time. I'd like to get a little piece of meat and a little piece of the skin. Always easier said than done. First initial taste test bite there, that has an extremely good flavor.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's just good flavorful chicken right there, I'm telling you. Alright, secret ingredient coming up next. Alright, for the secret ingredient now, we put this into the dry mix. This was 1 envelope of the Italian. This is a powder now, dressing. You can see that good enough. 1 envelope, the whole envelope. And after we get through eating, we'll elaborate more on our thoughts on it.